kakuhitaji.
Right, welcome back to the show, and if you're just joining us, you're right in time for the best morning show. Earlier on, we've just been having quite interesting interviews from, the talk about mountain hiking, which Jen was having earlier on, the do's and don'ts to Instagram and social media, the kind of impact that platform has. And for now, we just want to take a look at the gospel industry. I mean, if you've really been watching, we've just been trying to understand how dynamic this industry is, because actually, if you may look at it, it's not how it is now from how it was back in the days. Things have changed. Talk about how artists dress, talk about how they compose their music, how they write their lyrics. So much has changed in the gospel industry. And right about now, I'm joined by two young gospel artists. This is on my immediate this is right, eh? My immediate right, this is Auto, and he's telling us his real name and how important branding is, especially for artists. And on the farthest right, that is Steve S. Sindio?
Yeah.
Karibuni sana. So
Thank
that the song that was just playing, that is your latest song, I believe.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is that one. That is Pendo.
Yeah, that is Closer Than a Brother.
Closer Than a Brother.
Yeah.
Just when, as we're beginning this conversation, what was the inspiration behind that song, Closer Than a Brother? Nini likuinspire kuandika hiyo wimbo?
Hiyo ni inaelezea vile God ako karibu na mimi, vile nimepona wasee, nimekaa na watu. Manze nikaona hakuna mwenye ako close kama God. God unajua yeye ni brother, yeye ni father.
Ni kila kitu.
Mpaka hata ni vile hiyo song sijaeka, ni sister na ni mother.
Unajua hata kidogo ilikuwa ni sister na ni mother na ni auntie.
Ni vile ni song itakuwa mrefu zaidi. Ikatai kuchezeka.
But basically it's just writing about how God is everything to your life as an individual.
Exactly.
All right. And your latest song, and of course it will be playing later on. I Thank You Holy. Sindio?
Yeah, that's my song.
Yeah, what was your inspiration for that song?
Okay. First, when I started Don't Write this song, I thought of Jesus first. I said, Jesus, show me, sing my song. So I said, if Jesus can't sing my song, anyone else can sing my song. So I was inspired by songs of heaven, We talk about how these days when we'll be in heaven, we'll be singing the angels, and Jesus will be there as the king, he'll be our master. So I was inspired a lot. If Jesus himself can't join in my song, so everyone else can love to sing my song too. Yeah.
Okay. Right, and of course, like earlier on we were having this conversation and we are just saying, the impact of social media. This just, the conversation also Ram was having earlier. Social media, you talk about Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and your songs, are really quite recent, a month ago. And actually, when you look at the views on YouTube, they're really quite something. So how would you say, especially for you, Steve S., social media in an impact aje music sai, and for specifically your current your music?
Wasinseme si mbaya na si mzuri vile
social media si mbaya na si mzuri.
Si mzuri
so
vile.
Iko tu.
Okay. Kuna vile unajua tuseme kuna zile niko poa, zingine si uko poa. Juu kama YouTube ina depend on content. Chenye tu utapost hapo, tuseme kama ukipost zile vitu chafu, kuna zingine ni chafu, mika gospel artist, kuna zenye naweza ita chafu. Ukipost zile chafu labda zitaenea sana, but hizi zetu labda utumie nguvu tu kuzisukuma, lakini kani hizi zingine kama hizo Insta na Facebook mazi nafanya poa.
Zinafanya poa. So personally kuna vile zina influence music yako in one way or the other. In what way?
Ni tuseme vile unajua kaa kitambo, mimi ndianza muziki kitambo kidogo, so niliona kuna ile ilikuwa lazima ubebe ka CD na kiredio unaweka mgongo.
Hiyo ya kitambo sasa.
Mimi nimeimba mpaka na tape. Au sinione myangu. So ninajua kitambo ungefikishia mtu ngoma hivi rahisi ilikuwa hard. But nowadays si una post tu
kwa
na inaenda. Ndio. Ni easy.
Okay. Now kuna impact social media may have kwa your kind of music, the music you do, maybe Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whichever.
Yeah. I have posted the song on
YouTube.
How
is the reception like?
The reception? Okay, at first it is not like so much wanting, but I'm driven by faith. I'm driven by faith that it is coming to, everything is coming real.
Okay.
There's no way I'm going to give up. I'm going to to work hard and give him my best,
Right.
then I know everything is going. God is going to do his work after all, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, we're trying to compare, you know, the music of Kitambo na saizi, the way you're saying, you know, like you, Steve, you even used tapes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the dressing.
Yeah.
Because, you know, kwanza kwa wasanii wa saizi, dressing ni muhimu. Unapata mtu ako na mabling, ma earrings, viatu ndio hizo. Like dressing sort of, they say like it pushes a brand. What would you say, you know, in your own perspective? Is that really a thing? Like that should be a thing that gospel artists should embrace? Ama tu wear as long as ni faith yako na message yako, dressing sio lazima, we bora tu message inaenda.
Mazee kaa ni dress, hata mi najua kwa Bible bado sijasikia place yenye ati imespecify ati
Unafaa kuvaa in some certain way.
ati Musa alikuwa anavaga ati sijui long yenye imepigwa pasi. Mi chenye najua ni vile si tulilelewa ndio unaelewa kitu. So vile mi najua mi kivyangu na iko tu kwa word ya God inaandamana. Ni inategemea uko wapi. Na tuseme kuvaa inategemea nini unafanya. Juu
ina depend.
Sindio?
Okay.
Inategemea. Juu ukivaa nguo za kulala kwa barabara tena watu wataona umekose. But kaa niko hapa bana, lazima ning'are bana. Lazima hata wewe ukiniangalia unaona ni msanii.
But unapata kuna wase wanasema ati unajua hiyo like si godly, kwanza hizo mabling kama unaona hata wewe auto uko nayo utatuambia. Like mtu anakuambia like you see if you dress like that then ati you're going to sing gospel, mtu anashanga. Sasa nitafocus na dressing yako ama na content yako. Wewe unasemaje?
Okay, about dressing. And about the silver chains and gold chains or something like that. You know, I believe that gold and silver, they all belong to God.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And that's a verse in the Bible as well?
Yeah, it's a verse in the Bible.
Okay.
Yeah. So, more so when it comes to dressing and any fashion you come with, especially when it comes to treasures of gold and silver. You know, I'm thinking of Jesus himself. Even the moment he was born, those wise men, when they were following the star, they went to that place where Jesus was born. They took to him. Gold was one of them, you see. So what I believe is that these precious things, they all belong to God. And everything which is nice belongs to God. There's no way you can put me down and telling me, oh, you can't do this because you're doing gospel song. I believe God is for the best, so I give God the best.
Right.
Yeah,
and suppose,
and everything, yeah.
Right. And suppose it's also said that, you know, as Christians, when we die and we go to heaven, we won't be wearing these things in heaven. So to say, tukiwa hapa earth, eh?
Okay, you know something. Okay, we can talk about heaven. We say heaven is up there. But I believe when we are talking about heaven and Jesus is coming down from heaven, it's something which needs a lot of thinking. Eh? Okay, like Jesus came here, was born like a man, he grew up. Okay. And there's a time when he went to heaven.
But basically, dressing is just, you know, it's not you're not, you know, a true artist, or it's just basically fashion and style.
All
right. Okay, fine. Let's just, you know, try and talk about, you know, collaborations, because especially for, you know, artists that are coming up, or even those ones that have, you know, just made it in the industry, you want to really collaborate with certain types of artists. Maybe you can tell us from your perspective. Have you done any collaborations? Are you planning to do any?
Okay, for the moment, I've done this song. The name of this song is I Thank You Oli. Okay, I might have written many other songs, but this was the first song which I did it with a serious art. I just gave it my best, saying, let me do this song for God. Yeah.
So bado hujafanya any collabs?
I've not done any.
Would you like to collaborate with any artist here in Kenya?
Okay, so far.
Which one?
So far, right now, I've not thought of such a thing.
You've not thought of such a thing?
I've not thought of such a thing, yeah.
Right. Steve, you can tell us, because when umefanya collabo na Guardian Angel, one of the biggest artists in gospel industry, why did you just think of Guardian Angel? I mean, if it was actually you who approached him or the other way, what was it that your style of music inaendana na yake? What was it like?
Exactly.
Your style na yake ni the same?
Inaingiana, tuseme yeye ana shout sana na anapiga kelele mingi.
Kama wewe?
Mimi ni mpole. Mpaka ukiniona hivi tu naona mtu mpole.
So at least your kushout na upole is blend.
Zinaingiana, zinapelekana. Then kaa ni gospel, kuna place ingine tunaekaga God, unamuuliza kama mi nahitaji collab, namuuliza naweza fanya collab na nani, so God akikuelekeza pia na wewe unakazana, unafikia mwenye God amekuelekeza
kwa. God amekuelekeza.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, I want us to wrap this conversation in a few, but just before we do that, let's talk about how you write your music, because it's important to know, your lyrics, content, what really inspires how you write your lyrics.
Okay.
And you write them yourself? Does someone write them for you?
Bado sijafika hapo kwa kuchorewa ngoma.
Wewe unajichorea tu.
Najichora, nachonga mistari. But chenye huwa mimi nafanya, naangalia tu zile vitu God amenifanyia. Kwa hivyo songs zangu zote ni testimony. Ni testimony. Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Okay, about me, writing a song, I do write a song for myself. Yeah. So I do take my time. I associate other people, like 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Ask them what the best thing you think, what do you think about this? Yeah, so within that period of time, I'll come to realize that I've done a perfect thing, and everyone.
Because you've consulted people at least.
I've consulted people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no way you can work alone.
Yeah, true.
I'm writing a song myself, but I need to consult people.
So,
I need to advise people, and I need to be advised by people, and I need to engage people in what I'm doing.
Okay. So finally, you as an artist, Auto as an artist, what are your future plans?
My future plan, I can talk about 2 years from now.
Very, very quickly.
Yeah, I want to do great hits. I want to do great international songs. Yeah.
Greater international songs with also bigger artists.
Yeah, and bigger artists.
Bigger artists.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Steve? Future goals, future plans?
Mi nataka tu kuhubiri international na mziki.
Si ile ya microphone.
Mziki
unataka tu kuhubiri na mziki. And of course also bigger collabs with bigger artists.
Yeah.
Right. And so right now I think I just want us to listen to your music, your latest music, the one you just talked about. That is the Holy One. My director can just play that music. That is the music by Auto. That is his latest jam. So let's just watch, his music.